Requesting the director ARAI, Dr. Reji Mathai, to please take the stage. People of the audience, a big round of applause while we welcome him to the stage, please.
Good mornings and greeting from ARAI to all, and thank you, Micelio, for this opportunity, inviting us, being a part of this journey, trying to do what we plan in a much faster and much efficient manner, I can add to that. We at ARAI is known for its certification and testing capabilities, but changing ecosystem, the changing, emerging ways at which the auto industry is now evolving needs faster response, need to disseminate knowledge and a capability building process so that the journey together becomes much easier. When the EV ecosystem started evolving, the biggest way we were looking at is there were the very highly optimistic ones, there were highly pessimistic ones, some in between. And the biggest question that was asked and is again asked is, the IC engine industry or the auto industry, the prevailing one which has evolved over the decades, how capable is the EV industry to take on and what is the time frame it will mature? But the way the smaller startups started emerging and adopting the technologies and evolved themselves, showing a very matured way of handling it, has put to rest many of the questions that were asked at that time. But what is needed is, what we see the gap now also is, there is an established player, there are players with huge resources available, huge capabilities available, and there are emerging ones who have the know-how, but doesn't have many of those things in hand. The bridging this gap has been the very thought process that made us also to think how to take forward capable or facilities in such a way that everybody can get hold on to it. This was discussed at the highest level with the ministry, the government, and the government very much appreciated the thought process, and that's how the CEFC was put into place. I'm glad that at the right moment, many of us came together, and Micelio had been a great partner in that way. The ministry recognized that they have the connect, we have the know-how, government was ready to finance it, major chunk of it. And this center for engineering facilities that are being created opens up the window for all to try out and to see where the technology stands and how it can be bettered in the coming time. So I'm quite glad to see in the last 1 year how we have come forward and now how it is going to put into place. We have already positioned a person over here and we are equipping others so that they can come over here and be a part of this growing journey together. As ARI, we are looking ahead for bringing in faster solutions in much way. There are only 2 areas that is very key for us. The one is, as everybody knows, is a cleaner ambient or cleaner atmosphere. So related to that, whether it is a EV or alternate fuels or things like that is one key area. The other is the zero fatality or accidents. That is another area that is of very great interest. For that, we are looking into now features like ADAS and validation of that. So facilities are being looked into that. Many of it, simulation, will be done in these engineering facility centers, common engineering facility centers that we have creating. So robust R&D is an important area that we believe, and I am happy that the ecosystem is evolving for that. Nobody wants now to just plug and play sort of a situation, buy it, fit it, and let us use it. I am seeing even the smaller players are very keen on seeing that their product is robust. That's an important aspect, and that is the foundation of a good growth story that we can project together. The other area is what more is needed, as I was mentioning. So we are on continuous investment mode now. We look into other areas also, how we can bring in testing facilities, other evolving facilities needed for this place. So discussions like this, meetings like this, I believe coming together like this will give us thought process on what more we need to do in the coming days. We have a panel discussion after some time, and I think on all those, we look forward for solutions or suggestions to come forward so that effective inputs are given. Resources used in the best way is what is our aim as we look forward to. So in conclusion, I will just say this. We alone are not the people who are going to deliver. We need partners, and it has been great to have partners like Micelio. It is great to have an ecosystem that is been in Bangalore. Bangalore has been totally new to us. We had connects with big players over here, but with the startup ecosystem, this has been altogether different thought process, and we are really seeing that vibrancy and that to and fro knowledge sharing that is happening. That's an important thing. The second is we will continue to look forward for collaborations. We'll continue to look forward for investments and providing facilities that are out of reach for many so that everybody brings in a good product and the best partner, best player wins the race in the ongoing time. Thank you all. Wishing all the best for this event.